Every bite echoes a millennia-old struggle against the crushing void, a pact forged in the cold, unforgiving ocean's depths, a truth whispered only to those who dare listen. Beneath the churning, sun-starved surface, where pressure mounts like a slow, deliberate strangler, a creature of ancient lineage navigates the endless abyss. It is a world of perpetual twilight, of unseen predators, of currents that would tear lesser beings asunder. Yet, within the shimmering, muscular form of the wild salmon, an inexplicable drive propels it forward, an instinct carved into its very being by the forces of a forgotten time. Its senses, sharper than any human can comprehend, guide it through the labyrinthine ocean. Imagine, if you dare, a silent compass embedded deep within its skull, for these remarkable voyagers possess an uncanny ability to detect and utilize the Earth's magnetic field, allowing them to navigate thousands of miles of featureless ocean with pinpoint accuracy, returning to the very freshwater streams of their birth. This is not mere travel, it is a pilgrimage, a haunting testament to an unseen force. Within the very fabric of its flesh lies a power, a hidden alchemy, that speaks to the profound mysteries of life and death, the long-chain omega-3 fatty acids, EPA and DHA. These are not mere nutrients, they are the dark elixir of the deep, meticulously forged through its consumption of phytoplankton and krill, creatures themselves imbued with the primordial energy of the abyss. For us, these lipids become a balm for the brain, calming the incessant static of the modern mind, clearing the murky pathways of thought, illuminating the shadowed corners where clarity struggles to emerge. They are the silent architects rebuilding the mind's fractured landscape, offering a defense against the encroaching fog of cognitive decline, like an unseen guardian against encroaching shadows. But the omega-3's influence extends beyond the brain's dark chambers. They are the very essence of tranquility in a body perpetually besieged by internal fires. Systemic inflammation, an unseen enemy that gnaws at our tissues, a slow burn that promises decay, finds its match in this crimson power. The omega-3s quell these destructive flames, restoring a primal balance, an ancient peace to the body's internal battleground. They flow through your veins like a calming river, extinguishing the sparks of disease, cooling the hot fury of cellular distress. Consider the cardiovascular system, the very engine of your existence, a pump that ceaselessly labors. The salmon's omega-3s are the unseen hands that keep this vital mechanism in tune, reducing the burden on the heart, thinning the crimson tide, ensuring its rhythm remains strong and unwavering. They are the unseen guardians of the heart's chambers, preventing the insidious hardening of arteries, warding off the specter of cardiovascular collapse. It is as if the very pulse of the deep, robust and relentless, is transferred into your own being, strengthening your lifeblood against the forces of decay. And for your joints, those ancient fulcrums of movement, often creaking under the strain of time and toil, the omega-3s act as a dark, lubricating oil, easing stiffness, reducing the friction that leads to pain and immobility. They restore the fluidity of motion, allowing your body to move with the primal grace of the predator, unbound by the creeping rust of age. This is not just sustenance, it is a communion with an ancient power. Yet, the wild salmon offers more than just the dark magic of omega-3s. Its flesh is a complete protein, a perfect mosaic of amino acids, the very building blocks of life itself. Every sinew, every muscle fiber, every cell within your body hungers for this precise, potent fuel. It is the raw material for regeneration, for strength, for the repair of weary tissues, a constant renewal against the entropy of existence. To consume it is to absorb its raw, untamed power, to rebuild your own structure with the same robust integrity that allows it to defy the ocean's crushing embrace. This is the very essence of its being, captured and offered. Beyond its protein, observe its striking coloration. That vibrant, almost lurid red-orange hue of its flesh is not merely aesthetic, it is a testament to its diet and its terrifying resilience. This deep color comes from astaxanthin, a powerful carotenoid antioxidant accumulated from its consumption of krill and other small crustaceans. Astaxanthin acts as an internal shield, protecting the salmon from the harsh oxidative stress of its arduous migration and the deep-sea pressures, imbuing it with unparalleled endurance and strength, a crimson armor against the world's cruelties. Then there is selenium, an element whispered to be a shield against unseen invaders. In the wild salmon, it acts as a silent guardian, a critical component of antioxidant enzymes that defend your cells from damage, much like an ancient ward against malevolent spirits. It strengthens your immune system, making it a formidable bulwark against sickness, a subtle yet potent protection against the unseen microbial threats that lurk in our modern world. It is a quiet promise of cellular integrity, a defiant stand against degeneration. And vitamin D, often deficient in diets that lack true sunlight, is present in abundance within the wild salmon. In a world shrouded by artificial light and indoor confinement, this nutrient is a rare ray of true, primal sunlight captured within its flesh. It is essential for the strength of your very bones, the framework that supports your existence, and for the proper functioning of your immune system, a vital spark in the darkness, bolstering your defenses, a potent force against seasonal gloom and vulnerability. These are not trivial additions, they are fundamental, often neglected pillars of health, provided by a creature that thrives in the wild. But beware the imitation, the pale shadow of true power. The salmon raised in captivity, trapped in sterile, overcrowded pens, fed artificial dyes and processed pellets, offers a stark, horrifying contrast. Their flesh often lacks the vibrant color, the dense nutritional profile, the very soul of their wild counterparts. Confined, stressed, and often battling disease, these farmed fish accumulate toxins, PCBs and dioxins, within their fatty tissues, insidious poisons that can undermine your health rather than bolster it. To choose farmed salmon is to choose a compromised power, a tainted promise, a whisper of decay where the wild offers untamed vitality. The wild-caught salmon, conversely, is a creature of freedom, its flesh a reflection of its clean, untamed environment, a testament to purity and primal strength, untainted by human compromise. Now, consider the ultimate journey, the one that defines the very essence of the Pacific wild salmon, the most startling, grotesque, and awe-inspiring act of its life cycle, the fatal ascent. Driven by an ancient, unyielding command, these creatures abandon the ocean's vastness and turn towards the freshwater rivers of their birth. This is not a gentle return, it is a gauntlet, a brutal pilgrimage against an impossible current, against gravity, against a horde of waiting predators, bears, eagles, seals, each a harbinger of its inevitable end. As they begin this final, desperate journey, an incredible, horrifying transformation takes place. Their sleek, silver bodies contort, their skin thickens and darkens, their jaws often hook and their teeth grow, becoming almost monstrous. Internally, a profound, irreversible change consumes them. Their digestive organs begin to atrophy, their bodies literally breaking down, sacrificing their own tissues and stored energy to fuel this final, monumental effort to reach their spawning grounds. This phenomenon, known as semilparity, is an act of utter self-immolation, a complete and total surrender of the individual for the perpetuation of the species. They are driven by a single, unyielding purpose, an instinct so powerful it transcends even the will to survive. They leap waterfalls with unimaginable force, their bodies battered, scarred, and bleeding, driven by a biological imperative that is both beautiful and terrifying. Their flesh, once so vibrant, becomes pale and spent, their muscles straining to their breaking point. They are living, breathing vessels of pure, unadulterated will, propelled by an ancient genetic whisper demanding the ultimate sacrifice. They are not merely swimming, they are fighting death with every agonizing beat of their failing hearts, just to deposit their precious cargo, the next generation, into the cold, clear waters of their origin. It is a spectacle of ultimate endurance, of horrifying beauty, a final, magnificent act before their inevitable, exhausted demise. They complete their task, eggs laid, milk released, and then, their purpose fulfilled, their life force completely depleted, they drift, lifeless, to become nourishment for the river ecosystem, their bodies returning to the earth from which they sprung. What you truly consume when you partake of wild-caught salmon is not merely food, it is a direct inheritance of that ancient, unyielding will to endure, a whisper of the abyss's indomitable spirit made flesh.